Imagine a scenario where you're plugging in your favorite appliances into an extension lead and suddenly everything goes dark. The culprit? Overloading. To prevent this, understanding electrical load limits becomes crucial. An electrical load limit, simply put, is the maximum total power that can safely be drawn through all outlets combined. Knowing these limits is essential not only for the longevity of your appliances but also for your safety. So, before you plug in that extra appliance into your extension lead, pause and consider the load limit. So, how do you determine the load limit of an extension lead? And what does overloading mean in this context? Well, determining the load limit is as easy as checking the extension lead's rating. This rating, usually measured in watts, can often be found on the lead itself or its packaging. It's the maximum total power that can safely be drawn through all the outlets combined. But don't forget to factor in the number of outlets. Distributing the load evenly among all outlets is vital to prevent overloading. Now let's talk about overloading. This happens when the total power drawn through all outlets exceeds the lead's load limit. And why should you avoid overloading? Because it can lead to serious problems like overheating, insulation melting, and even fire hazards. For instance, if a lead is rated at 3,000 watts and you plug in 4 appliances each using 3,000 watts, the total load would be 12,000 watts, far exceeding the lead's capacity. Remember, exceeding the load limit is like playing with fire, both figuratively and literally. Now that you know how dangerous overloading can be, let's explore how you can prevent it. One of the first steps is to understand the power requirements of your appliances. Check the wattage rating of each appliance before you plug it into the extension lead. This can typically be found on the appliance's label or within its manual. Next, avoid the temptation to daisy-chain extension leads. While it might seem like a quick solution to get extra outlets, plugging one extension lead into another can significantly increase the risk of overloading. Lastly, consider using power strips with built-in surge protection. These handy devices help distribute power evenly across all outlets, preventing any single one from being overloaded. Plus, surge protectors have the added benefit of protecting your appliances from voltage spikes. By being mindful of these tips, you can ensure the safe use of extension leads. Understanding the load limits of extension leads is more than just a technicality, it's a safety measure. By spreading out your power usage and being mindful of these limits, you're not only protecting your appliances, but also yourself and your surroundings. It's crucial to always adhere to the manufacturer's guidelines and never exceed the specified load limit. Remember, safety comes first, and knowledge is power. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Your support helps us create more content like this. Stay safe and stay powered.